Hello, I'm here. Oh, I need to get the game. Final Fantasy 16. There we are. There we are. We're good. Yay. Yippee. It's been about like 2 weeks since I last played, I believe. It's hot out. Last time we literally just got to Clive's Hideaway, which is, I guess, our new hub for the game. We have Ramu as our third icon of the game. Clive's gotten a bit of a...
Welcome back, Cid.
Oh wait, yeah, we're officially called Cid now. We're not Clive anymore.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnus.
Hello,
I expect
Colton.
he'll be in the mess.
Yeah, I gotta work in the mornings, so I'm gonna play until I get tired or until 10/11 o'clock. Whatever comes first.
Look, it's Cid.
Staying long this time?
So where are we? In like terms of like the world map, because Sid's Hideaway is in the same location on this map as the other location. Like it hasn't changed physically on the map. I'm assuming we're like somewhere coastal, but it looks like we're in a lake. I don't know. Oh hey Bruno. Everybody's here. Like, I see mountains and stuff. I just wonder where we at.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have black.
Garen's here.
Is it business or pleasure?
Hold on. Sorry about that. My mom just asked if the PKs were here, and they aren't, as far as I could see. I don't know. Let me... I don't know. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, and by technical I mean logistical. I don't know. Real life difficulties. There ain't no peacekeepers here. Double check. Well, what's happened in the past 5 years? Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time
I remember
flies.
it like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Cid to a hero's welcome when Cupca's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them, just poured in like plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere. There was a voice crying out for Cid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries as much as I
You're
try.
our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Cid will save us. Let's go with the Hideaway.
Well, you won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter, and thanks to you, a lot of fighting. You lot fighting the good fight. Plenty of demand for me
The
wares.
only drawback.
The only drawback's the constant bloody racket. If it's not the Dories or Otto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph barging away day and night. Still, if a pain in the ear holds the price I have to pay to be Cid the Outlaw's partner in crime, I'd say I've got myself a bargain.
Coin purse weighing you down.
Channeler's Whispers automatically charges magic spells and maintains charge until cast. Accessory effect will not trigger unless the ability charge magic is learned. Oh, that's pretty good. Increases limit break generation by amount 3% when dealing damage. Increases limit generation by 6% when taking damage. I see. That's pretty good, Channeler's Whispers. Because then you could just constantly deal charged magic at all times. Ooh. Those seem pretty good. I feel like this is stuff I'd mess with in the post game, or not post game, in like a new game plus kind of thing. Because I don't have all these music rolls, and I feel like that's something I would grab at a later time.
Come again.
Does that one have
Oh, don't.
blood on it?
I'm not much bothered either.
Go Tez.
You're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
What was he trying to say? It's not a word I'm used to. Off limits, that means you... Blackthorn.
Clive,
Ask about the Hideaway.
things here ain't too bad.
I suppose I've got a decent hammer and a decent anvil and a pretense to know that knows his hammer from his cock. And a pretense that knows his hammer from his cock. Oh, and the furnace is alright and all, and thanks to old Cid's bellows, and God only knows how I keep the coals hot enough to be hot enough out here on the mire without them. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure. No, I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else. In the Twins, I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You don't need anything, just give it... Oh, sorry, you need anything, you give us a shout. Okay, we're in the Twins, I guess.
You've forgotten already, because I haven't.
It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we're in. None of it was anything new for those of us who put the old Hideaway together. Still, that don't mean I don't intend on doing it again. Right, let's
Same
see.
fortune, dear.
11 bolts.
Should last you a good while.
None of this stuff is good like my old gear. Can't reinforce my purple gear. 11 bolt. Alright, I mean, I think there's like new battlegrounds I could test out, but I don't really think there's anything on this to look at. My collection of swords. The Wall of Memories.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived. Oh, no.
What's this? The Oath. Okay, I guess this is like trophies and stuff that you get throughout the game. 'Cause that's the thing Gav grabbed before the prior hideaway got destroyed. Oh, there's treasure chests here too. I have to find them. Give me the goblin coins. I guess this is where Clive sleeps or something. Seems like his chambers. His locale. Makes sense. I saw that there were people in the way of this door over here. Does that mean we can't get past?
Shelves are closed. The sign outside should have told you. Yeah, the sign outside should have told you.
Yeah, the sign outside is gonna show you. Alright, no quest markers, so we're just gonna go to the main quest. There's treasure chests, I will find them eventually, but you know, it is what it is.
War is brewing. I can feel it.
Who the hell are you? That's some lore that I am not gonna read. Alright, Otto.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
It seems I talked to you prematurely.
Trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Considering the whole world is being
You were born
reduced
in
to
plains, right?
ash by the blight.
Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Thankfully, I know where the shelves are, so just head on over for a spell. Man, my body is rough. I did a workout out in the sun, and oof, the heat was crazy. But I feel like I don't know, the sun helps with, you know, losing like the water weight and whatnot, because I'm constantly sweating with the heat and whatnot. Plus, you know, get a tan. I have
Lordsman
a book
Harpocrates.
for you.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
That's not true. I've met one.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Give him a little boy
How
a
good
treat.
it is to see you, Clive.
Ask about the Hideaway.
Look around you.
While it's a far cry from the Imperial Library and the Oriflame, in 5 short years we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales they contain hidden away from all but the privileged. We have liberated them, that they may fill their minds of all who hungered for knowledge.
Still,
There is much more out there, and as long as I draw breath, I shall continue to gather what I can.
why?
One day, a chronicle of your own adventures might even grace these shelves, or failing that, the floor. The 5
It
legs.
has been difficult, certainly.
When Titan visited his wrath upon us that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us of not only of our home, but our loved ones, but of that which Cid fought fierce to preserve our hope. Hope that we might never have found again, had you not taken his name and become our light in the
Had
darkness.
you not let us hear?
To Benumir and the Invincible, where among the ghosts of the fallen our journey can continue. Here in the belly of a Leviathan untouched by the passing of 1,000 years, does our hope burn brighter than ever. And here may it burn for 1,000 more. About Tet and Crow.
I still remember.
The day I first met Tet and Crow chasing their father about the Hideaway one moment and clinging their mother's kirtle the next. Twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I fear the void they left in children's lives would never be filled. Neither spoke, nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away here in the shells to bury their sorrows in the leaves of these tomes.
And thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over time their pain faded and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor. They remind us that no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal. And that happiness lost may be found again.
If you need a book to help you sleep, might I recommend On the Mating Rituals of Mortals?
Excuse me? What?
My knowledge is yours. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. I have quite the find for you today. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Sidolphus. We're missing a chapter. Does that mean they're like someone very important that we haven't met yet, or we actually just missed somebody? Victor. I'm gonna assume there's somebody really important that we haven't met yet, because these are all people we've met before, but they were like met in the prequel or in like cutscenes and whatnot. Ultima. Oh, maybe I did miss some stuff. I don't know. Because there's this question mark right here. Victor. I wish, you know,
Did you learn everything you needed?
I'll do that one day where I'll just make all my markers because we are not progressing. And I'm gonna wonder, did I miss something? I need to go to sleep, please.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The
Taya.
scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Bro, I
Not a
was
stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
just
And then
about
you
to
get
head
some
to
rest.
snooze. And you're like, hey, you got business.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Don't get lost in the sauce, chance. Lots of lore there. There's a lot of lore, yeah. Reading table reports letters and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered. The reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving. Make a good point to check the reading desk upon returning to the Hideaway. The Republic's play. Republic's army marches on the Empire at the Twin side, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see that you're done to wear upon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. That I don't get. I thought Gav would be wearing a cool eye patch.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
We're gonna blow up all the mother crystals. Or all the
But look how
crystals.
far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the Hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Joshua.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
I don't think he'd be looking for it, considering he absorbed it.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I think he's just kind of trying to contain it.
And we must be ready when he does.
Because that's my thought process on the whole thing. Take a sip, young Clive Rosfield.
To a world without mother crystals.
Okay, so I'm right. They're just called mother crystals. They're not just like the mother crystal is like a neutral one. So there are 5. Well, those are nations, right? Is that our location, or is that where we're going? I had to zoom in there. Okay, so that's where Yashawa is. He looks pretty cool.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
I mean, kingdoms focused and built around these
Master Clive, a moment.
systems and governments.
My apologies, I didn't mean to...
They're gonna wage war when you start destroying their shit.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Very well.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
If something has happened to Martha,
We need to speak with Otto.
We unlocked a new magic. New music track. I don't know why I went on that balcony. I thought it was a shortcut down, but I remember now that there wasn't actually a way down. It's just a balcony. We must traverse the realm to destroy the mother crystals. Can you show me the state of the realm?
and how may I assist you today?
I would like to look at the state of the realm.
Allow me to educate you.
State of the realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive could view the state of the realm and learn more of the current goings-on in Valencia, Thea. Revisit any of the Nine Tails' past lessons or take a deeper look in the relationship of those individuals in Clive's orbit.
Of course.
The Grand Cast. Here you can view a detailed visualization of the characters' relationships in Final Fantasy XVI. That updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use Q and E to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. Inner Voice. All new feature is now accessible by pressing space while viewing the Grand Cast in Vivian's room. Inner Voice affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those he has encountered on his journey. After opening the feature, select the character with space to hear their innermost thoughts on other members of the cast. Okay. My best friend, part of the family, my one and only brother. There's no man greater. She doesn't love me. My trusty tutor. trusty youngblood, a reliable older head, my faithful steed. I hope she's safe in Roslyn. He's gone! I couldn't save him. Please be safe. I hope she's safe in Roslyn. My brother's killer. My brother's killer. I didn't know it was you. How could it be? I couldn't save him. I won't let you kill her. Please wake up. Master could not hope find her hound. My brother's killer. I couldn't save him. Couldn't save him. Okay. Please wake up. Oh, wait, no. Let's go to present day. Cid the Second. I could not do this without her. Still don't know who or what he really is. He's out there somewhere. Like it's a show on. The man I saw at Phoenix Gate was no man. Okay. The Grand Cat.
One must understand one's place in the world.
The situation map. Here you can view a detailed overview of the concurrent and past events relevant to Clive's story that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use U and E to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. Okay, so we didn't go this far up. This is Rosaria. Yeah, pretty... Yes, I was right. We did go through the marsh to get to Phoenix Gate. But I don't think... When we were coming back, I think we were going this way. Iron Crusade. Is the Hideaway still like... Because the Cid's Hideaway... and our current Hideaway are like right next to each other. Which... I mean... I guess it makes sense. Like, we're on a lake, we're not on the ground. So, I guess it means that, like, Cid's Hideaway was there-ish, I think? I don't know how. If or maybe it's the other side. One of these coasts was Cid Hideaway. In the mountains.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest.
Ah,
Blood
shit.
was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Back to Rosaria. 5 years is a long time. Okay. Oh, there's a side quest over there. Or down there, I guess. Ding, ding, ding. Victor.
Welcome back, Cid.
Stace. Well, you look suspicious.
Damn
blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
Everything
Lake Water doesn't agree with
roses.
it then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might
Lemon
stave off the rot
tarts.
for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Wait, why are those
Of course it does.
green?
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Why is this green? Cock and bowl. Was it always green? No, it's blue. Why are the ones he gives me green? Rabu channeled. Let me take a look. Pile drive. This one I already have, right? Yeah. Thunderstorm. And this is the targeting one. And then I have the option of lightning rod. That seems cool. It adds an extra target on the field, I guess. Judgment bolt. That's cool. Well, based on this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Here and here. Could maybe fit 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. So a total of 7. That's what I'm thinking. Like Titan, Bahamut, Odin, Shiva? Maybe. Well, let's go get this guy his pitch. And lucky for us, it's right here. It's been 5 years. Are these enemies' levels still the same, or did they get corrected to our current skill?
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Bo 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 bo. Yeah. You got
Can't
Woody.
imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head
just do a quick, because this isn't the same map that the main quest is for.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Yes.
Is one way of putting it.
Here you are.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Argo.
Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
What a nice thing of Clive to do. What's this green thing? What is this? Is it like influence points or something? It's not here. Pedigree. VODs. Open the whole world map. Martha's Rest. See if Martha is an enemy now.
What happened?
Oh, we were in the same map. I could have just walked here from here.
Here.
Come on. We need to find the others.
Fucking best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. Boys, let's get you nearby.
Physiker.
Cid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Cid.
You do the same.
Culling.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
What are you after? Take care out there, eh?
Nothing special from what I could see.
Look sharp.
I'm gonna look sharp, don't worry. Gee. I'm just a guy hanging out, you know, doing my thing, getting through the game. It be what it be.
Give those horses touch.
Okay, so these are like the same level as they were back then. Oh, that's a lake. Not a a small
Up ahead.
water stream.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Come
Tell
on,
us
Mama.
what happened. What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
What's a black
The
shield?
Black Shields? The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Good to know that Martha hasn't turned cloaked. Although I don't think she would, considering.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in this area, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
You lose. Not sure how much gear I need to get, considering I'm like 7 levels over leveled in this area. But I guess it could be good practice to get back into groove of combat. Sharp Fang. I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft in the interim. I've gotten so many mounts. This is my current mount tracker.
There might still be someone inside.
I had to make a whole new one because I completed the other one, so. And I already got 3 on my list of my trackers. Like, I already crossed off 3, so. This looks like it's empty.
Damn it.
We didn't see them on the way out, though.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
Are they like Dark
How
Knights?
dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Gouged her eyes out. Double kill. I kind of miss hearing that after every combat. I know you hear it when you level up, but I feel like it'd be nice if you just hear it at the end of every like important combat. Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud 3 win.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Or where would he be? Oh. Hello? Oh, a lot of dead bodies.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Cid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Cid! Where are you? Cid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive? He's gone.
He crystallized? His hair is all white now.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Emotionally support Torgal. It's a good boy. Oh my god, it's a One of those evil eyes. Oh, it's a boss. Area man. Rain C. The hell is this? Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter a creature larger, faster, and more ferocious than the most. While fight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks will earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. Okay, so...
Spotted us, Torgal? What do I say? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Uh-oh. I got an achievement. Oh, he's got me good.
Nice try.
Oh. Damn, I wish I was closer. Bring the heal. Uh-oh. Quagga. Got him. Notorious Mark slain. Oh. Everything in my body creaks. I'm dying.
You didn't see that coming.
Shut up, Clive. That was a stupid pun. I didn't even use my half thing. I think I pressed T to use it. I didn't even do that. Semi icon or something like that. Didn't even do it.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Make it full. Oh, I could just travel there. Let's do that. For the quest release. Hello, Martha.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How?
No use beating yourself up over it.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable.
It's kind of
Which begs the
ruthless
question,
as well.
why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Strapping young curse bears. I assume that green one is renown, and I might be introduced to what you could spend renown on. This way.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Try not to move.
Oi! You
Hello.
You handy with that sword of yours?
Yes,
Course
indeed.
you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Okie dokie.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Da, 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 da. I wonder when I'll get a chocobo of my own. I'm pretty sure you get a mount in this game.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Oh, maybe this is when we get her mount. Because Ambrosia was a white chocobo that we had as a kid. Perhaps. I guess we shall find out. A big-ass feather.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
We're not alone.
Can we go over there? No. Oh wait, no, these are the bandits. Yes.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Oh.
But don't say I didn't warn you.
Man's about to get his ass whammed into him. Not the one I was trying to hit, but you know what? Ow. There we are. As I always said, if you see a wizard, just kick his ass. trying to beat up your hellhound there. Abedinio. Oh no, I've been using my potions. Damn it. My cat's head is literally in the way. And I'm like, why isn't Torgal attacking? Oops. I just wasted all my potions. Farewell. Oh, my camera is adjusting in a weird way. I'm trying to show off my cat, but it's like, oh, you want it to look this way? It's like, no, I just want to show off my cat. Sleeping on my arm.
You're safe now. White heart, I presume.
Quit.
Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
I was literally just saying. I wonder when we're gonna get our own chocobo.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, Stay right where you are.
Are you gonna bring us a saddle? And some burden? Oh, you gave her a little eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind.
That was 5 years ago as well.
Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Has a literal freaking scar in the shape of a bearer mark right on his neck. White winged wonder. We leveled up. Chocobo unlocked. Nice, nice. After 18 long years, Clive has been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold 5 while in the field to summon Ambrosia, and F to dismount the Chocobo.
Let's go.
Is that a coral? No, it's steel rock. Alright, so... End of Imperium.
Where's Gav?
Where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
Oh, I legit thought that symbol above her head meant that I had to talk to her. Everything's got a marker on it now. I should go check the reading table.
You think it's alright to touch him?
Adorable. A bird by any other name. Forgive me for my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together it feels as though we must suffer another 2 apart. I'm glad to hear your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you tonight at the Phoenix Gate, and here, after so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Ambrosio's tack. Oh, get this saddle. Right here. The random couch. I would say it should go right here, but because of like the lip up with the stair, it wouldn't really fit. I mean, I guess if you put it like this way, if you put the couch here, you have your books you could read and whatnot. Because like the couch right here is just kind of random. Unless you flip it and it's like to look outside, then, you know, that would be nice. But the fact that it's facing this way is just like, what is it looking at? What's it for? There's not even like a table here to like, I don't know, have a lunch or kick up your feet or anything. Is this where Jill sleeps when Clive sleeps on this? Doesn't get her own bed. And she doesn't share his. She gets the couch. Maybe that's where Torgal sleeps, on the couch. I don't know. Let's go speak with Gav.
Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
No drink for Jill.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head?
Uh-huh.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Uh-huh.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
I mean, yeah, it would be nice for light, but you could also have light if you set the couch looking towards and get some nice sun to heat you up during the day. Because they are on a mire, or a mirror, whatever they called it. I always thought it was a mire, but maybe a mirror is a different term for a different thing that's very similar to a mire. And I assume it's very cold.
Drake's spine in Waloed.
My feet, they be a barking. My dogs are barking.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Byron.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
That mean we're gonna go ask our uncle for help and then also blow up the mother crystal in the Rosaria territory? Or are we just gonna go ask for the ship's help and then just, you know? Otto's counter is now open. I assume that's gonna show us the marks. New facilities. The following Hideaway facilities are now available. Alliant reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. All three are located near Otto in the mess. Renown. Okay, so now we know what Renown's for. Completing side quests available through Alliant reports or defeating notorious marks found in the Hunt Board will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree in the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Okay. So it's just like an XP, a secondary XP bar for free stuff.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
At least that's what I think it is. What's that? Fruits of her labor. I guess it's a side quest.
It's alright to touch him.
Anyways, as I was saying about the couch, like, yeah, the sun would be nice, but I think you could only get it at a specific angle, because this angle of the airship that crashed kind of in the way, and those mountains over there would kind of basically make it. Actually, wait, I think the sun's not even. If that is north, the sun can't even come in through this window. Assuming that is north, sun can't come through here. But if that is east or west, then technically, yeah, you could have like a little bit of sun at a specific time of day, or like maybe an hour. That's my guess. But considering the shadow, I'm assuming this is east and that is west, which means the sun goes around like that. Which means this place isn't really good for light. And he doesn't even have any torch sconces, just candles. I mean, he'll get light, obviously. It's just from reflective sources, of course. But not too much. But, I mean, I guess it'd be a cool, chill couch to hang out in. I assume it's just more for guests, honestly. I don't even think Clive would actually hang out on a couch. Seems like that kind of guy who just uses his office chair for everything. Because couches are just, like, too casual for him. Oh, a hydroponics area. The backyard.
Won't be long now, Martel.
Cormac.
Cid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old Hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the Hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Why not?
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Yeah, Clive is kind of like no nonsense. Yeah, I mean, he definitely does have like a soft spot for like his friends and whatnot, but like when it comes to like just relaxing on his own, I don't think he would actually use a couch. Like he just seems like that kind of guy who's like when he's alone, he kind of just focused and does his own thing. And like sitting on a couch taking a breather isn't really one of them. Oh, there's the sun. Okay, maybe at an angle, Clive could get some sunlight.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
You know, I don't know. I know this is an airship, so like this is probably like a sail of some kind. And if it is, I wonder if it could retract. So like if Clive wants some sun, he could retract the sail to get some sunlight into his room. I mean, I'm asking questions that has nothing to do with gameplay, but it's a curious idea. Like, this was an airship. Wonder if you could just retract this into, like, give up some sunlight. You know? Only one curse breaker, or are they all in the same area? I wonder if this airship will fly eventually, or if it's just literally like a place to hang out mid missions. Some apples for you.
Look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martell.
Martell. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Cid.
Yeah, it's always like, cause like when you're thinking about like these people live here, this is their home, this is how they function. It's always like wonder of like how will they function in this place, and also since this was an airship, can it eventually fly? And if it does eventually fly, what happens to the home they literally built upon it? Because you know, they literally have like their whole home built on this whole ship. Nectar. Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew that all already. And that's why I need your help, as I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all Mughals, no fiend of the forest or... so I need to slay them all, Kupo. I couldn't finish reading what he was saying.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Alastia are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep my eye on all the billets that get posted on the board, so if there's anything you need to know, Kupo, I'm your Moogle. Ask about hunts. Did you see that all the billets are marked with a location, Kupo? That's where the horrible horror in question was seen. but you can't be expected to memorize every last place name in the whole wide realm. You're only human, Kupo. So if the place doesn't tingle your pom-pom, Kupo, try reading the witness's statement, and sometimes there are other details in them than that might help track down the nasties and finish them off. Ask about the hunt board. It's precisely what you see before you, Kupo. The curse breakers note down details of any particular dangerous monsters they hear about or encounter on the course of their duties, Kupo. And post their billets here, Kupo, so that any stout soul who wishes to do the realm a service might be set to slaughter the ungodly horror or two, which is where you come in, Kupo. As for me, I'm the most important duty of all, painting a big red cross over each and every one you cut down, Kupo, so that everyone can sleep at night knowing the realm is the safest place. This guy is the truest hero amongst us. He crosses off the bills. Like, he makes sure that every single one is known to be dead about Nectar's adventures. Did I ever tell you about the time I visited a great continent, Kupo?
I don't think so.
Of course I didn't, because I never been, Kupo. Look at these wings. Do you think they look like the sword that could carry a Moogle across the countless leagues of open sea? They call me Nectar the Bold, not Nectar the Stupid, Kupo. I thought I already asked about cons. Curse breakers don't just tack up any old rumors or take great pains. Okay, so this is a different part. The curse breakers don't tack up any old rumors to this board, They take great pains to verify every little detail, Kupo. So don't you go letting all their hard work go to waste, Kupo. Don't let them, down. Did you see that the curse breakers give every billet a rank of riskiness, Kupo? From this thing could kill you in a single swipe to 7-nation army couldn't scratch this thing's skin. But I'm sure you'll be fine, Kupo. Well, not sure, but that's one risk I'm willing to take. Okay. The hunt board. Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted with the hunt board in hopes of fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to slay down the notorious marks. Okay, so we got 10 renown and 500 gil from that. Angel of Death. Angel of Death, a trader coming by of care nor vent, met with a troop of curse-breakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. Though the curse-breakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey, through their pass, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept a brisk pace. Okay. Belphegor. Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size making its nest atop a hill adjacent to Eastpool. Though all efforts are being made to not rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border, that we might cut the fiend down before it makes its trenchers of the nearby villagers. Okay, so C rank. C ranks are stuff I can do, I will say, and B ranks are stuff I probably could do, is my assumption. I need to use the restroom, so I shall be right back. Well, there goes the map again. Off to the side. Okay, what does Desiree have for us?
Clive, welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally.
Ooh.
Would you like to see if we have any?
About Desiree.
Business is busy.
On top of my regular duties here at the Whisperer, Otto has piled countless other tasks, from transcribing and sorting Stolas reports to penning needful misses. Not that I'm complaining, mind, I enjoy writing, and I have ever since learned my letters from Jara back in the old Hideaway. I won't claim to have been his best student, though. That honor goes to Shirley.
Still.
Still, I'd like to think Jara would be proud of me, too, were he was with us today. About the 5 years.
Words are immortal.
I feel like this quote should be fully voice acted, but regardless. Words are immortal, they live on in others, and if those words are your own, so too will you. Do you know who told me that? It was Jara, on our last lessons before Titan came. It stayed with me ever since his passing and inspired me to become what I am today. I imagine we survivors all have stories like that, of someone who remains with us even though they're gone.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
The patrons list for completing side quests or defeating Notorious Marshal and earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. This is Desiree. Yeah, we already know what this. Do I have to spend my renown, or do I just get it? This looks like I just get it. Talk of the Tea House. Your merry band of outlaws and his dashing deeds of dare-doing are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. 400 ability points and a bunch of crafting materials.
All yours.
Okay, yeah. So it's basically a second meter, experience meter that gives us random items.
Here you are. Best of luck out there, Cid.
400 ability points is a lot. Got any side quests for us?
How are you doing?
About gold.
Oh, same old.
Oh, same old, innit? Otto's got me running through the reports coming in from our allies and picking out what problems need dealing with now, and what could be saved for later. It was the early days back in the old place, so I couldn't about handle my job myself. State of the world now, though, I need decent help to shift through it all. And that's just the sifting. Actually solving any of these problems is a whole other headache. The curse breakers take urgent stuff, but we still stuck waiting for volunteers to handle the rest. So, if you ever find yourself at the loose end, well, you know where to find me.
Ask about the last 5 years.
So much has happened since that night. Feels like a lifetime ago. But we'll never forget those who didn't make it. Kenneth, Bartel, they're still with us here in our hearts. And Cid, when I found out he was gone, I thought that was it for us.
He's still with us too.
But he's still with us too. With us and in you. He took his name and gave us hope when we had none. And I suppose what I'm trying to say is, don't be a stranger, eh? The Hideaway ain't nothing without its Cid. Alright, let's see if there's any... No side quests for us. In either location.
Think you can help?
Would you like an apple?
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Oh, that's a lot of apples.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a Hideaway apple since. Old Cid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Cid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Cid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass them on.
Pass on the good news.
The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martell. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
Thanks, buddy.
They like your fruit, Martell. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
I should have completed this before I went to talk to Bree. I can't remember her name. Wherever the Patron's Whispers person is. Ah, well. Off to the main quest. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Cid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
What you sniffing, boy?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories, starting with the village of Amber.
Dun, 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 dun. I mentioned this to a couple of my friends, but I'm actually planning on making a RPG Maker game that's gonna be like a kind of like a classic, you know, Final Fantasy style game. And it's gonna be like a project I want to do for myself, just so I could say I actually completed a project from start to finish, all on my own. And the idea is to like make all the assets myself and whatnot. Although I don't know about the music, maybe that's something I might get somebody to help me with for the music, because I'm not really musically inclined. My friend Sophia said, like, you should just try to see what you can do, and maybe you'll find, like, maybe you'll find out you're actually a musical genius. I doubt that, but, you know, in terms of just, like, you know, gameplay, art assets, like, sprites and all that, that's stuff I wanted to do on my own. Yeah, it's like something like I had like I was like been doing a lot of GDD work where I just make like a GDD and like with an idea that I might want to share to someone, be like, hey, do you think this is a good idea? And as I was like working on the GDD for this idea I had, I kept in like getting ideas and whatnot, and I was like, oh, I could actually maybe do this all on my own. Or these ones not? Oh, never mind. And I was like, well, I've had the RPG Maker MV for like years now. I think I got it in like 2018, and I only used it to make like one small demo that like I eventually abandoned. And I was like, well, I know how to use Unity, I know how to code in Unity, but for something I just want to do for myself, like make a project myself and like make it to completion, I feel like having a framework that is going to be all the stuff I'm pretty much making already, just to hold off the, just as like a hold off, right? So I don't have to do too much, because I would already be making like stats, I'd already be making animations and whatnot, battle screens, event calculators and whatnot. And it's a game that I would want to make from like to completion, from like have a beginning, have an end kind of thing. So to have like a little bit of a lighten of the load, that's something I might just want to, you know, get on something. Although I'm not too used to Java, from what I heard is like if you've done coding before, learning Java isn't hard if you've already learned how to code like it with other stuff. That's what I've heard, and that's what they told me when I was in the program for it. So I'm hoping that is true, so that I could just, you know, use my knowledge to just work in on that. And so far from like the tutorial I did, because RPG Maker has a tutorial. Yeah, Java is what they use for RPG Maker. specifically JavaScript. And yeah, like the stuff I did in the tutorial, I'm like, okay, I kind of get the idea of what I'm supposed to do and how I'm supposed to do it. Although making my own plugins is something I'm not sure how to do, because I haven't looked up a tutorial on how to make my own plugins. I only looked up a tutorial on how to use RPG Maker itself. So that would probably be my next course of action once I've done the core concept. Yeah. It's JavaScript, not Java. But yeah, my idea, what I want to do is make a proof of concept demo. So like all the things I want to do and like all the ideas I have for my game, make a demo of it, have some people play it, tell me their thoughts and like how I could change it or keep to the task I would want for it. And then start making my own plugins, put in all my own like assets, like the basic assets, not like the hardcore assets, and then build the whole game. Then once the game is built, go in and like for like the enemies and their stats and like the curve.
You shall have our full cooperation.
Start like making the assets wholesale myself. Like I know RPG Maker allows you to use their assets, but I kind of want to do it as if it's I'm the one making it, kind of.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first.
Welcome, stranger. You won't be disappointed. Much obliged.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Yeah, I have a general outline story, and the more I think about it, the more it kind of like falls into place. So a mechanic I want to have in the game is scavenging. So, like normal JRPGs, there's the grind aspect of like you kill enemies, you get items, you get XP, you get money, right? The thing I want to also have is being like, after every fight, you could scavenge the enemy for a specific item they might drop, and you'll have like a stamina meter. Once you kill the enemy, you scavenge the enemy. You spend a little bit of your scavenge meter to take a specific item that they might drop. Let's say it's a potion or some like scrap metal or something, and then your character will have abilities that you could use those items to create something. As an example, let's say you want to make a pipe bomb. You'll need like metal, scrap metal, gunpowder, a fuse, stuff like that. So you could kill enemies, scavenge those specific parts, and then you'll have the ability that does like massive amount of damage. So you'll have stuff like white mage, black mage, general combat things that use magic points or the MP points, right? But if you take the time to scavenge these items, you create even more powerful abilities that that require resources to use, like that you have to actually take time to grind for to actually make them. versus the like standard just magic system. Of course, the magic system's there if you just don't want to integrate with this system. Think about like this scavenging stuff isn't a requirement, but it's a part of the game loop already. Because in JRPGs, you're already going out killing enemies, looting them to get XP and money, right? So you'll already be grinding for XP and loot. It's just an extra aspect to the grind story for it. That was my core game mechanic. And as a form of me writing a reason why they do this as like a core mechanic thing, I thought of it being like kind of like these people are part of a organization where they are essentially trained scavengers. So it takes place in two worlds, is what I'll say. One is like the wasteland world, and one is a fantasy world. How it is like there's two teams, Group A and Group B. Group A is in the wasteland, Group B is in the fantasy world. The fantasy world people are isekai'd there. I won't explain why. I have the story reason why, and it makes sense for the world I have made for this thing. Group A is trying to figure out how to fix their reactor, so you'll be playing them with like a static team of 3 who are constantly like together, and you'll be like using guns and like fire axes and like more modern items. And then the Group B will start out with like these like scavenged items, but eventually switch over to like the fantasy things of like wizards with like spells and like healers and stuff. But all of them are part of the same group called Cid. Cid being securing Earth from ecological devastation. It's essentially like a group who were hoping to rehabilitate the world after nuclear devastation. So they trained people to survive in the world while it's nuclear devastated. And then once the surface area is like saved from, or when Half-Life has happened and it's more safe to like ecologically start rebuilding, that's their job. So they are basically tasked with surviving until that point, right? And the I guess you would say the inciting incident is that the reactor of the Cid facility is going on the fritz. So Group A goes to another Cid outpost to basically ask them for aid on how to fix their reactor, or parts to fix their reactor, because they don't know why it's going on the fritz. And then Group B, through some events related to the reactor, get sent to this fantasy world. And that's the general outline in terms of like what I'm planning. It's going to be switching like from chapter to chapter between these two groups, and you'll have different like fighting styles and abilities and whatnot that you'll have access to. And that's the general gist of the game and the outline story I have so far.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Hello, Meg. It's going well. You just missed my little rant about the game idea I had. But we're still playing Final Fantasy 16, progressing with the main story. Yeah, it's the when it came to like the story, it was just an idea I had it was like something I had, and I was like creatively wanting to build it, even if it was like a short story. And then as I was like thinking of like the short story aspect, I was like, oh, you know, we could possibly like make this into like a game mechanic and like make a game out of it rather than a short story. And then as I was like concepting it more and more, I was like, actually, I think I could just make a game out of this all on my own. I don't see any doors. Yeah. Oh, there. I might have walked right past them, didn't even realize it.
Greetings, friend.
I might hop off in a bit because I'm getting a bit fatigued from the heat. I was outside a while. I'll probably try to get to the next chapter point, if that makes sense. Next checkpoint, and then hop off for the night. But yeah.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave.
Just getting a bit of a headache is all.
And never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes,
How have you been, Meg, by the way?
Some might call it
I haven't spoken to you since Tuesday.
of Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Oh, yeah, it's hot out there. The sun was beating down real much. I was basically like, after I did everything outside, took a shower and everything, I was still sweating. So I was just like laying in bed, just like waiting for my body to cool down before I did anything. Oh my god, is that Jack?
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Yeah, we are running.
Sorry, it's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are.
Sorry, I just want to listen to
Imperials
this.
deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Okay, now that there's no story stuff, I will say, Meg, we are on the last week. You could play the raids for the 5% drop chance. It is like the last, I think, 5 days or 6 days you could play the raids before the drop chance goes back to where it was. Jack, nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well. If you haven't followed yet, please give a follow. I am almost at 50 followers, which is affiliate, which is when we get the point thingy where we could start doing fun stuff with points. I've just been... I know most of the people who are... I know most people already are people following, but I couldn't remember who is and isn't following amongst the friend group, so I've just been telling people to do it when new people, I'm not 100% sure, are coming in. And I don't know what I'll do with the point system, but you know, we can have fun stuff with the point system once we get to it. Hell yeah. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate it. What's this? Oh, it's just Gil. I thought it was a shiny thing. I will give you $1 Sunday when I see you. I will, in fact, give you a single $1. Now, is that considered bribery? No, because he asked for it after the service rendered, not before. I didn't tell him to do it because I would give him $1. He just did it and asked for $1 in exchange. I believe legally I am safe. And if not, then please don't call the cops. I can't afford a lawsuit from whoever would sue me. Also, I know Colton set up new teams I really hope somehow Bruno and Jack get on the same team. We had the legendary Bruno versus Bruno. Bruno versus Jack last year, and it'd be legendary if it was Bruno and Jack together fighting everybody. That is my 2 cents on the the 2v2s we're going to be doing for Sunday. Oh, good lord. Listen, what's funnier, you guys fighting each other to the death, or you guys bickering as teammates to the death? Not until he gets good. Listen, you guys, your match was really close, like. Oh, bomb. Uh-oh. What's this egg thing? Here's the thing. I know some people are practicing. I honestly have never practiced for any Smash event ever. So, like, if I do good, I do good. If I do bad, I mean, I didn't practice, so. You know, it's like it's kind of like a cheat code, right? You know, like, you could make the excuse that, like, hey, I didn't practice, you did, so obviously you're better than me. And then if, like, you do really good somehow, you're like, well, I didn't practice and you did, so clearly you're garbage at this game or something. Bullhorn's braid. It's a weird looking chest. It's got like a bit of a smile. It looks like a guy going, So, Bullhorn's braid. Increases lunge damage by 5%. Wait, I don't even use Scarlet Cyclone, right? Yeah, I don't even use Scarlet Cyclone. Why am I equipping this? You could use Gouge. Let's just do flat damage increase. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not like a game I'm like too crazy about practicing about, because I have a general idea how to play the game, so I should be fine. I don't know about my duo partner, whoever they are, because again, I don't know if he's released the updated list. So we'll find out when it happens. Will I be good? Will I not? Who's to say? That's pretty cool. Lightning! It's over here. So I got like one trick, and it's sword and shield users. I could play Link, I could play Hero, I could play Toon Link, I could play Young Link. That's about it. Damn, I was hoping to hit both of them with the thingy. Oh. Get down from there. Now, we're beating these guys up because we don't like them. But do they know who we are? They only play Kirby and Sword of Pikachu. Your username? Oh, yeah. You changed it. Mothlight. You changed it. You should stream more. In fact, you should stream when you decide to play Doom so that me and Colton could watch. That is all. Oh god.
Blood, Clive.
That's a crazy amount of blood.
It's still wet.
It's a lot of blood considering.
You were told to stay in your homes.
Nice.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
I definitely think like Clive's mother is involved with this because, like, you know, she sent them out to look for Clive because she assumes he's no longer a part of the bearer army. The thing is, does she think he's alive? Because he was given up into basically into slavery, actually, not into servitude, to fight in the army. Would she know that he is still alive and actually kicking it as... Oh, I guess that's a close range ability. But hell yeah, PNG tuber, it's great. Is it going to be a moth, or like, is it going to be like a chibi version of yourself? What you thinking? Give me the deets.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Hell yeah. Well, I think I already have you set up as one of the people who get recommended. You know, like, I forgot what to call it. It's like a recommended channel. Like, I'm offline, but you should check this person out, kind of thing. Three sharp fangs.
something, boy.
Adorable.
Death.
Yep, of course.
Found her.
Bro, that's fucked up.
This was my mother's doing.
But why?
That's a morbid joke, but
Why would
they
anyone...
truly are.
I don't know.
They
I
truly
never truly
be
understood her.
hanging around.
But this...
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
It's been 5 years is all since Clive left the Bearer army. And that's why I'm like, I wonder why now his mom's doing shit. Like, how did she find out that he's alive and running around doing stuff? Demon Tamer Sash. It's just a better belt. Any other items around here? Some goodies. Oh. They weren't even a bearer, and you killed them. They were just a girl. They're dead. That's what we call murder. And you could say it's all murder. It's true. But considering these people don't care for bearers, bearers are kind of like not even people to these people, they wouldn't consider it murder. But the people who, I guess, was protecting the bearers, or at least like found with the bearers or something, I don't know, they just murdered them. Just for having bearers in their area. And considering the whole world's at war right now, I feel like that's not the smartest thing to do, is to kill your common folk. Considering they're the people who would be feeding your armies, maintaining your weapons. You know, just your citizens kind of do work for you and your country. And if you're out here killing them all, kind of makes it so that your kingdom, or I think they're an empire, but it makes your empire a little weaker overall. Even as like a show of force, being like, look what we'll do if you have bearers. It's like, okay, what if we accidentally have bearers and we don't know about it? You're just gonna murder us all. I'm just gonna leave and no longer help this nation that I'm a part of because I don't want to die for just accidentally. It's like, I assume maybe some of these people knew about the bearers, right? But the portion that didn't know about the bears kind of just got murdered for no reason. Just a thought is all. Okay, I think I explored the whole area.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. No, I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosabeth.
Alright. To the main objective. I think I just sidelined or sidestepped some characters. Okay, no, those are just look like civilians. I thought they could be enemy, but
I
they.
did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
No, you didn't hear nothing.
Would you guys let us across? So they built a bridge on the 25th, 250th anniversary.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
So only the army could cross the bridge.
The Empire would have us live in the Deadlands. You'll find no succor to the South Travelers. All beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
I actually use Streamlabs simply because it has more features for streaming, but OBS also is really good as well. They're the same company, it's just I think they have different options and whatnot. But good to know you're getting ready to prepare. Oh, some crabs. Let's go beat up the crabs. Devil crab. Womp. Actually, I wonder what would be better for PNG tubing, OBS or Streamlabs. Maybe something to look up. Some boiled crab. Oh, this is the other side of the bridge. I see. Makes sense. Hello, Simon.
Give me thunder.
Okay. So I assume OBS is better.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
This doesn't really look so bad. From what I could see. But I guess, I don't know, maybe... Can we enter?
Start with the main gate and see where that gets us.
Oh, no side gates for us.
Company.
Hold on. Yeah, you might want to like take a bit of a shop around, see what might be good for yourself and your computer. Since it's a PNG tuber, I don't think it takes too much like hardware to actually set up. Thwunk. Pinch of magic ash. Rabu! I wonder if enemies follow the elemental chart in terms of like what damage is more effective against them, like other Final Fantasy games. If I was playing Devil May Cry, that would be a sensational combo. Crabs. Oh, that's a very small radius. I wonder if the mastered or upgraded version has like a bigger radius. Open up the chest.
Have mercy.
Me children are starving.
Voice-rinsed dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
No, they're not ready.
Fuck off. And you chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stalls. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
If we're gonna take that side passage, I don't see why we just didn't go there in the first place.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Thought they were looking for us. Well, why did we have to go check the front gate? If we were just gonna come here anyways. I'm just saying. You know...
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
The Lazarus District. Steel silk. Oh. Oh.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
Oh, they're level 21. Wanna kill the mage. Mages should know that they can't live. That is all. That is my statement. Not to hate on bears or anything, it's just I like the thought of like you're a wizard, you spend 10 years to honing your craft, and then some guy just comes up and beats you up, and then you're dead. And that's the end of your story. Should have been a better mage.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that, and he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Bro, oh my god, we just killed our own guys. Oh wait, no, they're not dead.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
We only knocked them out.
Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Sir, oh my god. You're all alive? I figured they killed everyone at Phoenix Gate.
We can speak inside.
Apologies for beating the shit out of your fellow guys. You're lucky I didn't stab any of them. Oops.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the duchy's few remaining bearers
Bros
out of the
united.
Imperial's
Reunited, not united.
The Cullings.
Reunited
We saw
and it
what happened in Old
feels so
Hill.
good.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
She's a big
Her hatred for
meanie.
bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Your gear's kind of shoddy, though.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
Are you our third party member?
Let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Technically fourth, because Torgal.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good master.
Have you seen their gear? Of course. See you around, Meg. Have fun getting to know your new system. And yeah, I've been staying hydrated. My bottle of water.
We'll show them the fire in our hearts.
At least you're not dead.
So easily quenched.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son?
What is it you require?
Demon Tamer's Arm Guards. How much monies do I have? 2 health, 3 defense. My gil is a lot. The Desert Rose. I'm gonna buy a couple of those.
As you wish, my lord. I will be here should you need aught else.
You ready, Wade?
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
To battle.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
Justice.
And so we shall.
Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend her assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they will choose to remain behind at the Hideaway. Okay, so like Wade is definitively part of the party right now, but if I were to go to another map, I assume. Oh, hey, I was probably going to get off soon anyways, so if anything, I'll just raid you when I get to the point that I, you know, take off.
Of the Phoenix go.
Gonna Dark Souls.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention.
Sure,
it's
Wade.
been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
I mean, I was planning on getting off soon anyways. I was getting a bit of a headache from like the heat. So if you go live, I'll probably just raid you and then finish my stream. That was the Black Shields. Actually, I guess I'll save now and get ready to do that because I feel like this is going to be a bigger section coming forward. Ugh. Oh yeah, there is good old Wade. Come on, Simon. Say goodbye to everybody. We'll have a farewell. I'm gonna go raid Luna, and I'm gonna probably go watch and maybe lay down for a bit because it's getting really hot. So I shall see you all later. Everyone have a good night. Thank you for watching. Adrian, Meg, Bruno, Jack, Colton, of course. I mean, Colton, even if it was the VOD, he'd probably be watching. He wants to see me experience this game. Everyone have a nice night. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye.